Oh, fuck. This is
might
gonna
be
be like
bad.
drinking chili pepper juice.
Oh, God. Hey, it's Megan.
And Sue in the restricted section.
Today we decided to do just a little random topic of discussion.
Yeah. I think, what are we gonna call this? Broads with beers or something?
Yeah, broads and booze or
something like
boozy
that.
broads.
Boozy broads.
Yeah.
That's a good one. We'll figure it out when we post
we'll get
it.
There, yeah.
Yeah, but we thought we'd just think of a random topic and talk about it. And we're also drinking this beer, which we're a little frightened of.
It's by Ballast Point. Oh, I can never do this right. I'm not even drunk. Ballast Point. It's Thai Chili Wahoo.
And we haven't tasted it yet. It smells like a can of green chilies.
It does. Like, it's a wit beer with Thai chili, lime, and natural ginger flavor. So we don't know.
We're
how
a little
this is gonna
scared.
be. And it does
so
straight
we
up smell
decided to try it on camera so that we could have our reaction.
Yes.
Cheers.
Let's do this.
Okay, not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Mm-mm.
It's very
Afterburn.
weird though. Oh, it burns.
Afterburn.
Oh, there's definite afterburn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's the spicy beer.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Not bad though.
No,
I
it's
don't hate
interesting.
it.
I don't hate it either. It's just weird.
It does burn though.
Yeah, there's like an after spice to it.
Anyway, so the topic we thought we'd talk about today is something that I grapple with.
Same.
Because I'm a fan of sci-fi.
Yes.
But I've never read any H.P. Lovecraft. And part of that is because he's a giant racist.
Right. So.
And so the thing I struggle with is, is it okay to still appreciate someone's work
if you disagree with like their fundamental beliefs as a human? Right.
Yeah.
And not just like,
and not just
I think
that
they're
you
an
just,
asshole.
yeah, and not just that you disagree. It's like if they're,
it's like a fundamental, like they're, anti, if they're racist,
if they're racist,
if they're like anti-gay,
or like, is it okay to like appreciate Hitler's art?
Right. Right.
Hitler's clearly an evil person, or, but I've seen like one painting of his, I think, and it honestly wasn't bad.
Really? Okay.
I didn't think it was bad. It wasn't like fantastic, clearly, since he didn't get accepted to his art school or whatever.
Maybe if he had.
Yeah, if only.
If only. But yeah, so is it okay to appreciate the work of someone who you fundamentally disagree with?
Yeah. And because I'm like, part of me really wants to read H.P. Lovecraft because he is so like quintessential to that genre, and a lot of people do love him. But I'm like, I don't, a lot of times an author's beliefs bleed through into their writing as well. I don't know if that's true for him, but that happens a lot. And, but then it's like, I'm not going to be supporting him in any way because he's dead. Like, he's not going to benefit from me reading his, buying his work or whatever. So, I don't know.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's a sticking point because, that's not something that you want to perpetuate or contribute to in any way, but like you said, he's dead.
Right.
So.
But even if he weren't dead, like, is it still okay?
I don't know. I think that would almost change it a little bit for me.
Yeah.
Like, if the author were still living and they had written, they were racist or, something else that I'm, fundamentally against, then I think that would change it for me a little bit because I would know that specific individual would be profiting from, like, me in particular, and I wouldn't want to contribute to that.
Right.
But, I mean, because that kind of goes hand in hand. There are certain stores or businesses I don't shop at.
Right. That's part of why I changed veterinarians is because my veterinarian was very anti-gay.
Yeah. Well, that's
while that doesn't affect me directly, I still was like, I'm not okay with that.
It's a fundamental belief that you have.
Right.
I won't eat at Chick-fil-A. for that reason, and I try my damnedest not to shop at Hobby Lobby because of the anti-gay thing and also the anti-birth control thing.
Right.
So,
yeah, I try to avoid those places as well. I don't go to Chick-fil-A, but sometimes in Springfield, it's hot. Sometimes there's, like, things you can't buy anywhere else than Hobby Lobby because we don't have, like, we have a Michael's, but it's not a very big one.
Right.
So
I try my damnedest not to shop there.
Sometimes it's hard not to have to go to Hobby Lobby for things.
Right.
But, yeah.
I
haven't been there. I haven't been there in a very long time, though. But anyway, that's just a
it's
tangent,
a related issue. But yeah, so they kind of go hand in hand. You know, if I'm not going to shop at these franchises because they go against my fundamental beliefs, but they would actively be profiting from that. Whereas if I go
buy a Lovecraft book, he's not benefiting from that anymore. Right. So yeah, it's a quandary. But see, and like I said before, part of my issue too is that, like, a lot of times an author's beliefs will, like, definitely be in their writing. So I don't know. I've never heard anybody say that his writing is racist, but there could be, like, undertones. Right. And kind of, I've heard the same thing about Ender's Game, Orson Scott Card, is that his name?
I think so.
Or something like that. Anyway, but that's a really popular, like, sci-fi series as well that a lot of people love. But Orson Scott Card is another person that's, like, has beliefs that I do not agree with. And I have heard that his beliefs do definitely appear in the writing. So I don't know. I haven't read it, so I don't know if that's true, but that's what I've heard. So,
well, and then you have things like Lord of the Rings. Tolkien was a Christian, and his beliefs there are allegories and symbolism and stuff to Christianity in his work. Same with the Chronicles of Narnia,
for sure.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
And I've read both of those, and I enjoy both of those.
Me too.
But they are, fundamentally different from what I believe.
Yeah, but I don't think that being a Christian is wrong.
No,
like, being
it's
a
not
racist
morally
is
wrong. Being a racist is morally wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
so I don't know. It's a tricky question because then you kind of flirt with that, like, self-censorship line, where you. As long as the author's not still living, I think I'm okay with it because I don't want to censor myself, and I think it's good to read perspectives that you don't agree with because I think it can kind of help you deepen and, like, fine-tune your own.
That is true. But I think my issue with this specifically, with Lovecraft specifically, is, like, because it's a genre that I love, I guess I'm, like, a little afraid that I will love it.
And you're like, oh,
and then I'll be like,
so talented.
Damn it, I love this racist.
Racist son of a bitch. Yeah.
So I guess I'm a little afraid of that, partially.
That makes sense. I can understand that.
I'm afraid of, like, loving a work that might have, like, racist undertones that maybe I don't pick up on or something,
Yeah. That's interesting. I haven't read much Lovecraft. I've only read a little, and I didn't notice any in what I read, but
yeah, and I know there's some sci-fi award, I don't remember, it's some big sci-fi award that the trophy used to be, like, a bust of H.P. Lovecraft, and a bunch of people, like, petitioned to have it changed because they're like, if a black author wins the award, they don't want a bust of this racist dude.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like this racist dude sitting there staring at him.
And I think they did change it. I'm not sure what they changed it to. A lot of people were wanting it to be Octavia Butler instead, but I don't know if they changed it to her or if they just changed it to, like, nobody and
some kind of symbolism or something. Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know that I have an answer for this quandary.
I don't know if I do either. Hey guys, should I read H.P. Lovecraft?
What do you guys think? Why don't you guys comment below, and we'd love to discuss it with you and see what you guys think. Is it okay to read works from an author who has, fundamentally different beliefs than you do? Yeah. Yeah, and let us know what you thought of this video. This was something kind of new for us. If you enjoyed it, then let us know. Let us know.
If you have any suggestions for other topics we might talk about.
Want to see more discussions?
Let us know. And have we already pretty much covered the beer?
I think we did. I don't know. The more I drink it, the more like powerful it seems.
Really?
Like the more spicy powerful.
It definitely leaves like my lips have been burning this whole time. Like
my mouth is burning.
It lingers. The burn lingers in your mouth. It
certainly does. And that's generally not something you want.
No, I mean, unless some people are really into spicy foods.
That's true.
I'm not a big spicy food fan.
No.
So, I don't know. I guess if you really like spicy stuff, check it out. It doesn't taste bad.
No, it doesn't taste bad at all. It's got a good flavor, and I can taste the ginger in it. But...
yeah, I guess I can taste the ginger, too.
But, yeah.
It does have a strong, like, chili pepper flavor, I think.
It does, and smell, yeah.
Yeah, smell, definitely. Yeah, but it's not too bad. No, it's interesting. It was out of the box for us, that's for sure.
Yeah, it sounded weird, so we figured we'd buy it.
Yeah.
That's it. We'll post some information below where you can find us elsewhere on social media.
Thanks, everyone, for watching, and thank you for subscribing.
Yes.
If you're not subscribed,
do it.
Yeah. Think about it.
Yeah, give it a go.
Think about it.
Yeah, try it out.
Try it out, see how it feels.
Yeah, yeah. Just try it on.
Yeah. And, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.